Hello, everybody! I am Tulok, also known as Phil,
Mango.
and we have Mango. Corey's with us, but what's this? A new player has appeared.
Hello, everybody. You can call me Neighbor. I
It's
do
Neighbor.
semi-professional commentary for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, and Neighbor is gonna teach Corey how to be good at ice climbers, better at ice climbers. Apparently, Corey's already very good, and I am not good as Daisy.
So already, so when I was approached about the concept, ice climbers being taught is a really scary concept because there is a million things that they can do that is really easy to distract yourself with. But I think Cordy already has some of the best parts down, which is just the side B button is like one of the simplest, best tools ever. I think the best way to learn a character is to break them down to their like bare bones and figure out what makes them good, and then go from there. So like, I have some notes on moves and such that you should focus on, but side B I've literally put in my notes as this is your win button.
Spin to
Be careful
win.
because this is also your lose button.
Ooh.
But for the most part, it's your win button. It becomes your lose button when you don't press the other ones or know how to use it. But that move, like normally ice climbers are like one of the slowest characters in the game, but the side B lets them fly like halfway across the stage. If it hits a shield, they can just back up really far, so it can be kind of safe. It's super cool. Also, ice climbers hit like a truck.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like the character has two hammers.
Exactly. So the way I would describe the ice climbers is two mediocre characters that are held together by a piece of rope. But when you have two mediocre characters overlapping each other, hitting you with two hammers at the same time, suddenly it becomes really strong.
Yeah. Oh my
So-
gosh, Daisy is so good at avoiding that final smash.
She just floats
She
forever.
just flies.
Nice.
So,
I mean, those hammers though are like kind of what makes the character good. This character's aerials are very safe. I don't know if you guys are like, I know you like D&D, but I don't know if you're number nerds. I'm a number nerd when it comes to this video game and fighting games in particular.
yes.
Like in Super Smash Brothers, if you want to do anything, like if somebody hits your shield, it takes 11 frames to drop that shield and then X number of frames to do anything after that. Or you can jump out of shield and do like a jump action. And those are usually the fastest things. Like jump is 3 frames and then you get whatever else. It's like the fastest stuff is like usually frame 6 is the fastest thing you'll ever get as a response.
Okay.
Which probably this is just a bunch of numbers right now. But for perspective, like some of the best moves in the game put you at like minus 6 is incredibly safe. Moving 6 frames, like if I hit your shield and I'm moving 6 frames after you, I still feel incredibly safe. Ice climbers are one of the only characters in the game that have an aerial. They hit your shield and they're plus. They hit your shield and then they get to go first. That
Okay.
forward air is because they have 2 characters flying at you and then one is delayed. They get a lot of pressure on the shield. They also have a lot of ways to break the shield. But like down B is very good at applying shield pressure, and also if they don't block it and they get frozen in ice, they just become frozen in ice. So there's a lot of good stuff you can
Like
get
that.
like that. So man, the character is insane.
It's a weird character.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no.
hard to
No.
Hi, I'm Daisy! That's
So-
okay though. This gives you room to grow.
Yeah, this is the starting point. So they are a very slippery character to control and understand, because like the second that you get hit and Nana is flying some which way, you have to worry about that. Like suddenly your buttons aren't doing what you think they're supposed to be doing. This character is weird. But if you focus on just like the simple things, You'll get there. So Ice Climber's main tools to do anything, like back air is really good for spacing. Just flinging your hammer behind you out of a jump is hits pretty far behind them, is pretty safe if it hits a shield, and it can combo into the spin to win move.
Okay.
So it's pretty good there. It also makes people want to shield a lot because they don't want to get hit by that hammer. And then that lets you grab people. And grabbing people as ice climbers is very rewarding. Usually it takes some setups to make it ridiculously rewarding, but even just grabbing somebody without a setup and being able to throw them in the air, down throw is usually the best one to combo. Like from, I don't know, 10 to 40%. If you down throw, you'll probably combo like 1 or 2 up airs off of that. And that's like 50%.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Damage. Oh.
Okay.
Way
We
to
all
go,
agree
Nana.
that I got robbed there. Right?
Her
As a
body
wolf
got in
main.
the way.
I definitely feel a little robbed personally.
Wait. So Wolf, he's got good jump, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh,
Thanks for.
so
We'll call
sad.
that a homie stock.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it.
Wolf has like some of the best aerial drift in the game, so I
Okay.
jump with him a lot. Like he
Okay.
jumps and he doesn't have to
He
commit to a
does that
direction. he's going.
again. That's
Oh.
literally the second time I've done that in a row.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
okay.
think
Hey,
that does this stage have ledges? I don't know if the
don't
stage has
know.
ledges, so that might be a problem for Wolf. But
Does he? I'm guessing he likes to go to ledge. Well, I mean, every
Well,
character kind of.
yeah,
likes to go to
just
ledge.
recovering in general. If you like a little too far out. the
Oh!
ledges.
Oh my god. That was sick.
2 CDs godlike parry. You know what? Maybe I'm the Smash expert.
Maybe you should start teaching.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay. So Corey, what you're gonna want to do is now. See, I was gonna say you don't want to press the B button right now. I know that like that's the instinct you have in your heart is to press the B button, and then
honestly, your teaching was good because the B button killed Corey.
it did. So yeah. Hey, I am.
You can't argue with results and facts. So
Facts and logic. Oh, hey,
Mhm.
we were about to find out if those had ledges because I almost needed them real bad. It's fine. I don't have to look good. You know, like this isn't to get footage for how to play Wolf in D&D, right? By the way, if it wasn't clear, we're doing this because for some reason I put ice climbers on the schedule. Like not Yoshi or Kirby or like big mainstay Nintendo characters that are still getting games. Like I was like, no. Ice
But-
climbers.
as far as characters that would make an interesting D&D character,
Yes.
solid
Oh,
choice.
the
that?
spacing.
okay, so they do have ledges somewhere.
Hey,
That was
there's a
good.
reason. There's a reason they're called the space animals. Am I right?
Oh, of
It's-
course.
I know fighting game terms.
They do have ledges.
Yeah.
Okay, you were definitely robbed. What happened?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
it's because I for a second was a Rob main, and so they're like, we
Oh.
need to rob Phil.
This is reparations.
Yes. This is the correction. The machine is correcting itself. No, illegal. Corey.
No!
No, Corey. The tip was
I
Corey.
can't believe that just
You're
came.
never gonna get better if you don't take criticism, Corey. You're never gonna get better. Oh my god! I just remembered that the Ice Climbers logo is an eggplant.
So, is there an like? I know that their main villain is like Eggplant Man, or something like Eggplant Wizard, but I don't know why they're represented by an eggplant. That doesn't make sense to me.
I did precisely zero research into the lore of Ice Climbers, mostly because I actually tried to when I was writing the
Yeah.
script for the video, and they were like, it wasn't clear if they were boyfriend and girlfriend or brother and sister until Sakurai just decided, because the plot of the game is 2 characters who climb mountain.
Yeah,
and that's the
been a
end of
question that's
it.
plagued Smash commentary for ages.
They're like,
I still don't know the answer.
they are brother and sister.
Okay, great.
So
that makes life way easier to know that half of the community calls that side B the sister twister.
yeah, this is perfect. That's
So,
that's a great
There
name.
you go. Yeah, so general concepts are fling hammers and sister twister, and then you're having a great time. Like this character, general idea, jump and swing hammer, and if that didn't work, did Tulok swing? If yes, sister twister. If no, back up and swing the hammer again until they do bad things. It's kind of like the
Ooh,
idea.
Yep, there are ledges. There are ledges. Confirmed.
So back air is good for multiple reasons. One, it's just a good attack, but two, when you're facing your back to your opponent as ice climbers, suddenly now Nana is between you and the opponent. So there becomes a lot of situations where if your back is to them and you're dashing back or properly spacing in a way that they just hit Nana or just grab, a lot of the time grabs are like a big thing. A lot of characters really want to grab and get big grab combos. If they just grab Nana, they're a sitting duck for you to just come back and hit them for it. Like, how dare you grab my sister?
What has happened? Oh, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to just taser. Okay, fine.
Well,
Die.
yeah.
Perish.
Okay.
Pretty good move. Pretty solid move, I think, actually. Tactically.
Yeah, you should use that one more.
You were like 130. Yeah, that was not good. Okay, so the sister twister, it's very safe because I either stun Popo and Nana is still coming at me, or I stun Nana and Popo is still coming at me. I only stun one person.
There's a constant level of human shield. It becomes better when Nana's the one who's being the meat shield because you can actually fully control Popo and like.
And you don't lose the percent.
Yeah.
Too.
But with Nana, oh god, you just died.
I deleted. Yeah. What would happen if I spawned into the mountain? The Halo platform is like right there.
Oh no.
Okay, one thing you can do in those kinds of situations where Nana's like super far away, if you do just the ice block, the neutral B with Popo in the air, you'll stall yourself for just a little bit. So if there's moments where you're waiting for Nana to recover so you can actually get that distance, you can stall yourself with the ice block a little bit, and sometimes it'll help you live. Sometimes you're the ice climbers and the other climber is nowhere to be found, so your recovery is non-existent. But sometimes...
I thought you were going to say sometimes you're the ice and sometimes you're the climber. Okay, sometimes you're the ice, sometimes you're the climber. Ain't that how it goes? I want to use my taser. Your percent isn't high enough.
Sometimes you're a mountain. Sometimes people want to climb you.
Sometimes really, they don't.
In both cases, you're a mountain, I think.
Are we writing a Tinder bio right now?
God.
Oh no, that downward shot.
That downward shot. Oh, that was. It looked like I was like shooting you at point blank range, just like full on executioner shot.
Yeah, there's totally plenty of times too where it's like okay for because Nana swings second, Popo swings first, and then 6 frames later Nana swings. There's plenty of times where you can throw out an attack and it's totally okay that Popo gets hit because that stops the animation of the other person attacking you. Like there's no more thing to hit Nana, and then just fling hammer. It's great.
Okay, so you said you're a math nerd. How many swings are in the side B sister twister move?
Oh, I'm a math nerd, and I like the number frame data. Like I could tell you the advantage, but Lord, I couldn't tell you how many hits.
Would you 72. Say it's around 72? I was gonna say around 10. No reason. Not talking about a future build on Tulok the Barbarian because these channels are entirely separate.
Well, if you go in, I'm in training mode right now. Let's find out.
Let's do some math.
I'm counting 8.
8. Okay. Oh my god, I have actually never played Joker. So.
Oh jeez.
Good news is I've heard he's incredibly good.
He is very good. And the worse you are with him, the better. Because as you're getting hit, the game has a comeback mechanic. So he just gets stronger once you hit him a bunch. Isn't that great?
It is. I'm using the gun a lot, and I don't think the gun is actually a good move.
It is, but it's also really easy to use poorly. So
okay.
I think especially against ice climbers, you're giving yourself opportunities to shoot one of them and have the other one spin at you.
That sounds familiar from last round, actually.
Oh no!
Oh, okay, so he was at 60 and I killed him with an F smash that was about half charged. That seems like pretty good.
Yeah, so you know how I told you when you're losing, you're winning?
Yeah.
You were losing enough to have a big, scary phantom behind you.
Yeah,
Commandar Sen,
I was
and he just murders people.
I was able to yeehaw that yeehaw too.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, that move naming convention when I've never played a Persona,
Yeah.
it was horrifying to learn all of these names.
Oh my god.
I think Yeehaw is just the best thing ever.
I have a Chun-Li video coming out soon.
Oh
So,
god.
if it do you do commentary for Street Fighter as well, or just is it Smash?
I casually enjoy watching competitive Street Fighter.
Okay.
So
The names of Chun-Li's moves are all 30 syllables long. I'm
and
not
that's why
joking.
instead
I
of
like
saying Senpu Kum Yaku, they say Fireball.
Fireball.
It makes life way easier. I know Spinning Bird Kick
Ugh.
and Lightning Legs, and those probably have names that are not those things that talk
Yeah.
about the name and not the function, but could not tell you.
Oh, yep. There's that thing with the gun you mentioned. Oh, I
Yes.
forgot he has a tether for his up B if he doesn't have Carry Ghost Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carry Ghostman is probably the best way I've ever heard that described.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, I was saying Scary Ghost Man, but thank you Discord for inventing new terminology.
I
for the
think
next.
Carry Ghostman is almost more apt.
Is Scary Ghost Man? More like Carry Ghost Man.
Yeah.
You know, I want Ghost Man back. Oh, damn.
See,
Okay, please stop, Corey. Okay, well, that
There you
wasn't
go.
stopping. That was giving me Arsene and then
Yeah.
killing me. And I didn't like it.
and see, I
Hey.
like how cleanly your up airs are killing because they're fresh. So I don't know if you always know how staling works in this game.
Yeah.
Staling?
Yeah, so Sakurai decided that spamming is bad. So the more you hit moves, the weaker they become. And it's like by a very marginal amount, but like by the third or fourth up air you hit, you can have a move on the stale move queue up to 10 times. It becomes like significantly weaker. A lot of the time I find when I'm playing Ice Climbers, my up airs don't kill because I use them to combo a lot, but they are really powerful when they're fresh. So that's fun. That's good to know.
We both reached 10 KOs there.
Oh, damn.
It's
Yeah, no.
even.
It's even indeed. Even Stevens.
Oh, whoops. I'm
But
just
yeah,
checking the time.
I
We're about
remember,
20 minutes in. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I remember when the game was first announced that they were talking about that staling, but I honestly have completely forgotten about it since.
It's like a really it's very easy
Oh.
to forget about.
Okay, well, I just threw myself off. I was starting a stopwatch because we didn't have a timer on. Homie stock, here we go.
We're playing Smash 4. 2 stocks.
Yeah, 2 stock. It's Smash 4. Which is also funny because Toon Link is who I mained in Smash 4. But then they turned Toon Link into not
Oh,
Toon
no.
Link. I was trying to save you with a bomb. 1 stock.
So
Wait, you didn't have to homie stock that one?
1 stock.
Okay.
that is the downside of the Sister Twister is it puts you in special fall, so you just die if you're off stage. And it is really easy to find yourself in that situation because of the buffer system, where you just want a side B and then you get hit and suddenly you're side Bing and way off. If you mash it, like if you mash the B button, you can gain a lot of height actually, as long as the climbers are together. But it is
Whiffed that.
still preferable to stay near the ground. Ooh, other great use for that move though is if you're getting juggled and you're having trouble getting down to the ground, these ice climbers are really floaty. So, oh gosh, that hammer looked like it hurt.
Who would have thought the child taking a hammer to the face wouldn't go well for it?
I felt it.
You know what, Corey? We actually don't have to put that one in. I feel like, you know what? I think it's Ryan's commentary was stale on that one. That's what I think. Let's just leave it because Ryan dropped the ball.
I need to
Come
freshen
on,
up a little bit.
it's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
Jeepers.
But yeah, if you're ever getting hit a bunch, and you need to find yourself a way down. Oh, especially against swords like Corrin, this will be useful. When you side B, if you just let go after you side B, you drop like a rock, like way faster than if you fast fall with this character. So that is one of the useful tools to kind of mix up where you're landing and get to the ground as fast as possible.
And with a swirling hitbox while you do so.
Yeah, a menacing tornado of ice.
Oh my
surrounding
god!
you.
I just saw that down B shield pressure for the first time. That was
It is no joke. The move doesn't recover very quickly, so like usually if you hit a shield, even though it does a lot of damage, they can get away.
Oh,
But if
nope.
you do like just a forward
No.
air or back air, a couple of options. Oh no.
no homie stocks this time.
Yeah.
You have to learn.
Oh, and
Life-
you have the high ground.
Life doesn't always give you a homie stock.
Yeah, just like anything else hitting the shield and then down B is a recipe for disaster. Because worst case, if it doesn't break a shield, it'll shield poke, and then they become an ice block. Really, the ice climbers are just artists, misunderstood artists. They want to create ice sculptures.
Oof! I'm gonna just. You know what? I'm gonna kill your sister.
Oh no! Don't you dare!
That is definitely the play. That is where ice climbers become weak.
Oh.
Oh, the ledge is coming through. I am
Oof,
shocked
for you.
Ice climbers, when you separate them and are like very comfortable with their
Fudge.
ranges, you can.
No, I lost my final smash too.
No. You got too greedy for it.
I did. I was like, I don't know. Why didn't I pop it?
You wanted to save it. Like, he looks so tantalizingly close to dead.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god. Corrin, I forgot how long your sword is.
That's big, but also, I don't know if you noticed, you couldn't move that whole time you were hitting Nana's shield. That hit
Oh,
both
god,
shields.
yes. Oh,
Yeah, you were
no.
stuck in that animation for about 20 years. That's hit Popo shield first, then Nana shield. Anytime any character hits anything in this game, they experience hit stop. So while they're hitting it, they're stuck in that animation. It feels really good when you're playing until you realize that you're stuck hitting something that you can't like get anything out of, and Popo is jumping at you with a big hammer. So that's another way that you can use Nana as a human shield, kind of, because her shield is behind you. She gets hit second a lot of the time. You just get to move.
God,
So-
I'm having such a hard time getting around that, jeepers.
Oh,
So Ryan, I am wondering, are you a fantastic salesman, or do you think the ice climbers are kind of slept on in this game?
so I'm not gonna lie. Before I spent some time learning stuff about this character, I thought like maybe one person is gonna figure out the silly stuff about this character and be really good, and that might be it.
Yeah.
But after like experiencing like I obviously I played a lot of the character here to learn things about them.
Mhm.
I feel like this character has some ridiculously broken tools. They definitely have things in a character you won't find anywhere else in Smash Brothers, and it's like mind-boggling that nobody wants to put in the work with them. Other than there's one very good Ice Climbers player whose tag is Big D,
Okay.
which obviously
Stands for like
reference
Derek or
is-
something.
yeah. But man, he is incredible with the character, and I've watched a lot of his sets to learn things, and like none of the Twitter videos of silly combos is ever what you see in his sets. He just does back airs and sister twisters, and then
No.
eventually like sometimes does like the crazy stuff when he can find it, but he's not like fishing for it. It's super cool to watch like the application of the tools. But I think this character is like low-key potentially broken, but they're definitely not like best character in the game material. They have some flaws as well.
What? Okay. I
You
was.
were
Excuse me, Mr. Sakurai.
above
Can
the
I have
ledge.
my money back? for this
I feel
game?
like you were pixels away from
What
just
the
landing. Oh no, you're dead. You're so incredibly dead.
That time I was dead. That time I will accept it. That was me messing up. But you know what?
Oh
This
my
time it's you messing up.
Oh no.
Because I
Okay.
ate pizza.
That's horrifying. The concept of this stage having a basically a treadmill, ice climbers doing the down B and being pulled
Oh,
towards
yeah.
you is a horrifying experience.
Hey, there's a reason I chose this one. Because again, we're trying to make Corey look good. That's why I'm losing. Not because, oh my god, I can't do that.
You were dead too.
I was dead before the ship even sank.
Both of you were dead. The sister twister flew off stage. If you didn't die before Corey died.
But let's be honest,
But-
that kind of makes it cooler.
Yeah, that was probably the sickest thing. Bouncing up. I love dynamic stages, and I really wish that there were more cool tournament viable dynamic stages.
Yeah,
But-
because it's like town and city,
Yeah,
end of list.
that's kind of it.
Or there's the other Animal Crossing one that isn't town and city.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately, it's frozen now.
If I'm remembering Snake videos I've seen correctly, I just want to pull grenades out and
Oh yeah, you press the
Do
B
my-
button a lot.
be Michael Bay.
Yeah,
Okay.
as
Thank
long
you.
as you remember
Oh,
not to
no.
look at the explosion, you're good. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can
That-
Can I Z drop the grenade? Or
Uh,
how do I
if-
just drop it?
You can't Z drop it out of the B button press because Snake goes into a special animation where he's just holding the grenade. You have to like drop one and then pick it up.
Oh,
So,
weird.
If you're on the ground, you can Z drop it, or you can just shield and you'll drop the grenade. But in the air,
Oh, okay.
the main strategy with Snake pulling the grenade in the air is just holding the grenade, and then if anyone tries to swing at you, if they also hit the grenade, they blow up, so they can't really combo you that well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So it's you become a martyr.
yes. Hey, I'd like your stock, please.
Oh no.
Can I have that? Can I have that stock, please? Thank you.
Oh god.
I was wondering. Okay, Nana made it back, so I'm wondering if, like, Nana getting hit by some of those missiles kind of throws the I was gonna say nipples off. For some reason. It kind of throws the nipples off.
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, there's definitely situations where hitting only Nana or hitting only Popo actually makes it way harder for the climber because then you hit one of them and one of them goes flying and the other one stays like right next to you. Suddenly it's like you're a mediocre character with no recovery. Things can go very poorly very quickly. Oh jeez. Snake can just fly forever.
What the?
Oh, you're
Oh,
so
I
dumb.
already used my uppy when I was flying away. That makes
Yeah,
sense. Wait, Snake Kid just uses uppy every single second? Character is
he is good enough without that. Good lord, I can't imagine this character if he could just uppy forever. But he almost can because he could
Yeah, 'cause he
uppy
could just
and then
mine
pull a
himself.
grenade and blow himself up, and then he gets to do it again. Oh geez, yeah. See, there's constant, especially when there's two hammers swinging at you. If you're just holding a grenade, there's no way that they don't
Stock,
also hit
please.
the grenade. Oh, there's no way that this. I don't really fully understand how this attack works, but every time I've seen it,
it
the
just
character
kills.
just dies.
I've
Yeah.
seen some people who like dive down to the bottom of the stage and almost like SD so that the missiles shoot them
Survive?
up to like make
That
them
is-
live.
That is very big brained. I am not deep into the Final Smash meta.
Yeah.
that sounds
Well,
awesome.
obviously, I like that. Like Sakura was like, "Hey, there's Final Smash meter, so like maybe you can put those Final Smashes in the competitive mode." And I was like, "No, we're not doing it. We don't like it."
I wish that there was a way for them to exist and it be I don't know, like fair
Yeah.
for competition that people are paying to enter. I would absolutely enter a side bracket with this.
With
It'd
Final
be very
Smash,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where Zelda is the best character.
Mm-hmm. She just sucks you into a vortex and you die if you're above like 30%.
I think the issue is that like Peach and Daisy, and maybe this has changed since I've paid like close attention to things. Peach and Daisy are already very good characters
Oh yeah, like
that also have like some of the best final smashes in the game, because not only do they probably get the kill depending on the percent you're at in the
yeah, but they
same way
also get
every other final smash does, they
insane
also
healing.
heal 80% or
Yeah.
something crazy, like not 80%, that's
Oh no.
The character is already
Oh my God.
that belay it's the dichotomy of man. When you have your sister with you, you can fly. And when you don't, you go nowhere. That recovery can go from like literally off screen. I'm still surviving.
Jeepers. Oh my God.
Hammer's strong. They're stubby little hammers. They don't go very far, so they're not like useful as a disjoint most of the time. But God, are they strong?
Yeah.
Like
If
not many other characters have I had the privilege of playing where I'm just casually playing the game with no intent to kill my opponent. Just, try to play the video game, and suddenly one of my hammer attacks hits and they explode. Oh God.
No.
Like
yeah.
at a
Even
reasonably
even
low percent.
even like Sopo
Mhm.
like hits pretty freaking hard.
Oh yeah.
Uh
And it's demoralizing
it is.
to lose to that.
I weirdly like think I do worse against Sopo just because I'm like so focused
Psych
on
yourself
like,
out.
okay, now's the time where I can do good, right?
Mhm.
Like now is the time when I can really, or I should not be losing, because this character is now like the worst character in the game, basically.
Yeah.
Sopo, like he's supposed to be, and
Yeah,
then
like
I'm like, oh no.
that's part of the like psychology of the video game. You get way too into your own head about things, and then suddenly the pressure is added that didn't need to be there before, and you play way worse. I've been there. The character can do that to you for sure. The character is a cutscene simulator. So
Yes.
some of the most fun things to do with this character, or like most demoralizing things, are like the desync combos. But God, are those not easy to explain and then execute. But
Yeah, like I don't think we're gonna get to the point
yeah,
where we're learning, because when I messaged you about this, you were like, okay, those are that's the hardest, one of the hardest
yeah,
characters in the game to learn. What level of experience do you have? And I'm like, a none.
yeah. So, and that is why most of my explanation has been you side B at him, because like it really does work. I'm not even like oversimplifying the character that much. Like I was saying, I was watching the best Ice Climbers player in the world play this character, and half of the match is just side B. No, it's with like intent and big brains behind it, and there's other stuff going on. But like that's really is what's happening.
Well, I mean, the way
Side B
I
and
see it,
area.
like, yes, they're still doing all the calculations. It's just that
That
after they
move
do
is
all the
good.
calculations, the answer that shows up on their screen is press side B.
Yeah,
Jeepers, that
it's-
kick.
that yeah.
Yeah.
At 156%, you
For,
will get flung.
but across the stage, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's pretty
Dark
strong.
Samus obviously slept on in
Oh,
Smash Ultimate.
okay, that's not even a lie though.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, I think this character is another one that people don't believe in for some weird reason. I think a lot of
Please.
people in general, but especially Smash players, fall into the habit of if they don't see results with a character, they can't possibly be good because there's no representation for it. But
Right.
like on paper, there is so much good about so many characters. But Samus is one that like I just don't understand how there's not a representative of this character.
I think, is it maybe because Samus has been kind of consistently bad, and like even in Brawl they were like, you'll get nerfed and have to be Zero Suit when they were pitching it, and then everyone's like, no, Zero Suit's the upgrade.
Yeah,
Like the
it's
best
very
part about
possible.
your final smash is not the amazingly hard to dodge giant beam laser that shoots across the stage. It's, oh, thank God, now I can be Zero Suit.
Right now, I get to fly across the stage really, really fast and have this whip.
Oh no!
Now, I have experience with Byleth because we put Byleth in the Dimitri skin for the Dimitri video,
Oh,
but
nice.
all I did was I tried to use the spear because the spear is what Dimitri uses in the game. So I was literally just like short hop fairing, and
Oh
that's
my
it.
god.
And side being. Like those were the only moves I was trying to use to make it
That sounds like,
accurate.
honestly, still sounds like every Byleth I've ever played. So you know
All those,
what?
because I remember being like, these are pretty good moves.
Yeah.
I think I see a lot of people trying to do the down B, but I think that's just because it's funny. And
It's definitely a funny move. There are many moves you see a lot of because they're funny.
oh
Oh,
no,
God.
Dang.
JPEG,
Yeah.
save me!
Hey, that's got an alpha channel. That's a PNG.
Oh,
my
you're
God.
right. You're right.
Oh my gosh. The PNG still came to the rescue. Your shield was so tiny.
it was a little baby.
Jeez.
Oh no! Oh, I do not have a good up B for this.
Oh no. If the ledge got covered, I don't know what would happen to Byleth.
I would hit the mountain to like reset my jump,
Oh gee.
or
Oh,
not
true.
reset my jump, but
Yeah,
like
you could wall
reset my
jump
up
off of
B.
it. Oh jeez. That's terrifying. Yeah, these moments where like people are charging, if you
Yeah.
wait till the end of it and then Sister Twister, that's like your quick get in and hit people move.
Oh, that broke the
Oh,
God, that
shields.
breaks a
oh, and that
shield.
got both of them. That got both of them.
Dang.
So
Okay.
Yeah, I paid $6 for this character. I deserve that.
Sakurai definitely did a good job of making the characters worth the money. You get a couple of wins online for sure.
Yes. Hey,
Especially
speaking
day
of
one.
DLC, Corey and I have talked about like our what we want from the DLC realm. But you're the guest here, so
Gosh.
I'm personal friends with Sakurai. Like
Mhm.
we hang out. He
Who
wants.
would I want as a character in this game? So like, I don't know if any of the things I think would be interesting in a character for a Smash game ever make like logical sense for them to add to the game at this point in time. Like when Brawl was coming out, I thought Girahim would have been the coolest character to add to Smash.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a sword character, but he like teleports and he has a cool projectile where he snaps his fingers and he can shoot darts at you. And he has like a personality.
Which
Thought
is
he'd be
so
cool.
rare in the Zelda games. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I know
Unfortunately.
that I think there is a lot of
Oh no.
there's a lot of character in the animations. I don't want to say that there isn't, but
Yeah. Like especially
until
like
Breath of the Wild, like no one was really a person. Ganondorf was just like, I'm grumpy.
yeah.
And Zelda's
I'm
like,
angry. Zelda's like,
I'm
I'm loyal.
elegant.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
I'm just like a crazy murder ninja.
Yeah.
Like one of the
And
two.
Giriam kind of fits that, where he's like, I'm full of myself.
Yeah.
And when I get mad, I blow up. But you know, he had something going for him. I think it'd be really cool. I don't think it would
Uh,
make any sense to add him in.
no, I have
But
a similar thing from a similar series because I want Midna.
oh,
And
that would be cool
like,
too.
there's no reason for Midna to come in now. Like, maybe when
Yeah,
Twilight Princess HD was coming out, like they could have tried to
push
plug
all
the.
that. Maybe with with Paper Mario being the new thing, they could drop Paper Mario in. I think that'd be
Yeah,
good.
I'd be fine with
Oh,
Paper Mario. We talked about before we started recording that Super Paper Mario is a good game, but
it
it's not a good
is.
Paper Mario game. That's the
I
only
would
one I've played. So I'm
I would
like,
literally
yeah.
like the villains in that game are so good. Like either Dementio or Count Black as a character would be cool. I don't know what they would do, but they would be cool. Or like
If we're getting RPG Mario characters, I think there's one that everyone's talked about. Fawful from the Superstar Saga
Of
series.
course, that's the first place people go with
That's the
RPG
first one that
Mario.
people have been waiting for so long.
Waiting for that iconic text, the Bean Man himself.
Yeet!
Oh god. Can you imagine?
Oh, can't wait to just get some free frosting here. Ah, yum.
Yeah, it's frosting.
You know, the concept of fighting against Luigi when he grabbed you and it did 1 billion damage in Smash 4 was the worst thing. And then in Ultimate, they said, you know what would make that worse? You literally getting your face sucked out by a plunger and then he murders you.
Yeah, like
with his weird karate.
let's what if we also gave him a kill throw so that
Yeah.
like after all that's done and it's a tether grab so you can zare with it if you want to.
God.
It's not like great, but it's a zare. Oh my god. What? Wait. I was talking about how I feel like I love Luigi's new grab. I like that Luigi has consistently moved further away from being a Mario clone so that they could bring back Dr. Mario
It's extremely unique.
without feeling guilty about it.
They are like Mario and Luigi are not even remote. They have like 2 moves now that are remotely similar.
Yeah.
And they don't even function the same. Like Luigi wishes he had Mario's back air. But like they look the same.
Oh.
You're approaching me?
I love this is another example of like why I'm terrified to even ask for characters in Super Smash Brothers, because everyone wanted Banjo. Like there's so many people wanted Banjo to be a character, and then they put Banjo in Super Smash Brothers. And I don't know like the perspective of Banjo from like a casual Smash enjoyer, but from a tournament goer, Banjo is like the worst thing they could have done to this character is just have him chuck a bunch of eggs at people.
Oh my god. Oh, so what is the issue with the Banjo? It's
like,
just that
his design is just really frustrating to play against. They made it really unfun a lot of the time. Like his entire game plan competitively is like sitting at the other side of the stage throwing eggs and grenades at you, and if you like try to do anything about it and are not super cognizant of how you're moving around, you're going to commit to a button and miss, and Wonder Wing comes through, and that's just an invincible. So the Wonder Wing should not exist.
Wonder Wing, I gotta say, the idea of it, like I remember watching the Banjo thing happen, and like Banjo came out after Hero and Joker with all of their just insane bullcrap, and I'm like, what could be good? And then they're like, well, one of your moves makes you invincible, hits like Flare Blitz, but also is good unlike Flare Blitz.
Yeah,
damn.
and charges off the stage. Oh, look.
It can be used for recovery.
The limit to 5 per stock did not make it okay.
No. Well, because if each of them hits, how much percent does it typically do?
At least 20.
20, yeah. So that's 100. That's I mean, and I think a Wonder Wing at 80 is that a kill?
Close to the edge, it definitely can be. Oh geez, the pressure.
The pressure from these climbers. I don't have any more good stuff, but I do have this.
Damn.
Oh, well that'll do a lot.
And I can get this off. No.
I hope it doesn't kill. Yeah, it kills.
Oh! I am the king of Super Smash Brothers! I pressed the B button! Thank you for my win! One thing that is good about like getting trained in this mode, Corey, is that you are at a severe disadvantage because the ice climbers do not have like a good final smash.
Oh no.
Oh!
Yeah. They don't like in theory it takes up the whole stage, but like the ice climbers can't really hit you during that very well.
I think if they made it so like that the ice climbers could literally just like walk up the mountain.
Yeah.
Like their feet touch the mountain and they go up.
Yeah.
I think that would make it much more usable And I think that's really all you'd have to do. And by really all you have to do, I said all you have to do. I have no idea how to program a video game.
Oh yeah,
And
it's much easier to talk about.
And I also understand that now the Smash dev team is working from home. So, or actually, is Japan done with the thing that will not be named because video's got to get monetized?
I mean, they're definitely a lot further along than I am.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's true.
Unfortunately, that is the world we live in. But I don't know if they're done. That'd be great for them.
I know New Zealand is like fully done.
Yeah.
And they're just like, let's go to a baseball game. I saw that and that made me, oh, whoops, I guess I didn't have a jump. You ever have that moment where you think you have a jump and then you don't?
100%. Did you know? You'll never notice this in the heat of the moment when it matters, but if your character double jumps, they start literally smoking. Black smoke starts flowing out of your character.
Oh.
So if you don't have any more jumps, it works like with characters with multiple double jumps too. Like if you're Kirby, you won't start smoking until you used all of them.
Oh. Hey, as someone who recently quit smoking, let me just say that ain't easy.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Wait, no! Oh God, you're still alive.
Yeah, you got Nana. You didn't get Popo.
See, this is the thing. You love and cherish your sister, but sometimes she takes the bullet for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes she says, "Hey," and that is definitely a part of the build that I have made for the ice climbers. It is I don't know if I've said this on stream. I know I talked about it before. The ice climbers are one of the strongest things I've ever created.
Oh no.
And I'm not exaggerating. I'm so excited for the video because it is bonkers what they can do.
I know some things. I have like a very limited knowledge of Dungeons and Dragons because I've only got to play a little bit in my life. It's just one of those things that's like seems super fun and I really, really like the idea. Yeah. But I've had like 3 campaigns ever because I'm sure everyone who actually does get to play knows it's impossible to get a group of people together to play.
And hey, it's gotten harder.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten harder. But like the concept of controlling 2 characters at the same time that swing murder hobo hammers sounds really funny.
Yeah, it's
really strong.
Yeah, I just want to talk about it, but I'm guessing this video is going to go up like 3 weeks, 4 weeks even before the Ice Climbers one, so I don't want to like...
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoiler! So for those who aren't aware, the Thursday videos aren't pulled on regular Tulok the Barbarian, so I work on them months in ahead, and so that I can work on the pulled videos and do research if I need to. So like Ice Climbers is done. I think it comes out late August. We're recording this mid-July. For a reference of how that works. So Little Mac, I want to jump a lot, right?
Oh, of course.
His aerials are the best.
If you want Corey to win, please jump because that lets the Ice Climbers do all of their aerials, and then Little Mac just dies. It's great.
Little Mac is so antithetical to my regular playstyle of jump and press A button because aerials look cool. Which is my strategy, by the way, generally speaking.
Just looking cool. That's unironically half of the time my strategy on accident because it feels good to press half of the aerials in this game.
It does. They feel so good. I think it's one. There aren't other fighting games really like Smash Brothers other than like Rivals and Project M.
It's hard to find something similar. But like,
there we go.
What the heck?
Look, it's I
honestly sorry.
I've seen Corey at the library a couple times, and I'm not afraid to check him out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a book, and I'm gonna read him. Sorry, that made it sound like I'm hitting on you.
Definitely is exactly what that said.
Oh my god. Oh, thank God I'm Little Mac though. I can just jump.
Thank God I'm Little Mac. Now that this mountain is here for me to scale.
Oh, I
One of
love
my
super armor though.
greatest strengths.
That is fun to just press the forward smash button and know that I'm probably safe.
My favorite thing is to refer to super armor as cheating, because that's what it feels like.
It does. And then
I-
I remember that I don't know how to land, and like neither does my character.
Right.
I was in the
answer is you
air
don't.
though, so you got to live.
That's crazy.
Son of a biscuit.
That's
I hate that ice.
these ice blocks would be so much better of a projectile if Sakurai didn't just decide he didn't want them to be a good projectile. You can literally, you don't even need a reflector. You can just punch them back, and they will fly back as a hitbox at the ice climb. What happened to you?
I look. Mistakes get made sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to look at the stopwatch to make sure that we're not going over time and having a stupid, crazy long episode.
That's fair.
Because the people don't want more of us. They're watching our videos because they dislike us.
They need a
want to
very
see us
limited
suffer.
portion. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, don't worry. I got my second final smash too. If this doesn't kill.
Damn.
The KO punch literally is a final smash.
That is crazy that there is a character who has death in his arsenal. And he's widely considered the worst character.
Yeah, that's another one that I just cannot get behind. I understand where everyone's coming from, but man, this character, when they're allowed to play,
yeah, they've got, and it's not hard to set up into the KO punch. Shoot, there's a lot of ways to do it if you're good at the game. I'm not, but like when I've seen people playing Little Mac who don't even play Little Mac, just like they're just playing games. They went random for the lulz like I always do. And then they're like, oh God, I'm Little Mac. Well, I know I can do this setup. Someone figured that out. Right. And he's got him. And he's
definitely got him. Oh geez.
Duck Hunt build went.
I don't know how you would ever manage that one. That sounds like the concept of Sakurai making this character exist in Super Smash Bros. Is already wild enough.
Yes.
Well, I guess he did the hard work.
I'm not as familiar with in all of the races in D&D. Is there like a dog person?
No, which is why you make the bird, and then you get the dog as a beast companion, as a ranger.
Okay.
Because other than that, like Duck Hunt, like it's guns, right? Like it's this is a gun.
It's just
let me use the gun so I can talk about it.
Well, it's also a can of beans. Is there a way to possess a can of beans and throw them at people?
Catapult.
That's fair. Yeah.
That'll work. Otherwise, I'd probably just call it fireball because it explodes. I would call it what's the spell? Flaming sphere. That like I never really get to put it on anyone because no one ever sends out a fireball that they then like steer.
This is definitely steering.
But I could put it on Duck Hunt. Druid would mix well with the Ranger that I already have on there. Jeepers. I literally cannot turn off. And that's a joke I make in the Ice Climbers video. I'm like, how am I going to build Olimar? And then I really quickly build Olimar.
Oh no.
Because I don't know how to stop.
You don't know how to turn the D&D brain off?
No.
That's relatable.
I'm like just watching Guys Grocery Games, and I'm like, okay, let's build this chef from the Poconos who wants to make a beef jerky dessert.
That's a level 20 goals is being able to make that beef jerky.
Hey, there's a cooking feat now. They made a new one. Yeah, where you can get good at cooking. I think it's because there are people at Wizards of the Coast who follow me on Twitter, and I just like 2 months after I make the Shaggy video, and I'm like, yeah, this cooking feed is from like a old ass Unearthed Arcana. Like your DM probably won't let you use it, but it's here. And then they're like, here's a cooking feed, and I'm like, oh, really? Huh? Really? Cooking feed?
Interesting. I can't wait till they make the calligrapher class of character.
Right? That's what we need. There was a DLC calligraphy wizard. Or not
You gotta be
DLC.
kidding me.
I'm not.
Okay,
And it was
then
in the
somebody definitely
same
likes watching you at Wizards of the Coast.
it was in the same Unearthed Arcana where they revised the genie warlock. And
Oh my god.
in the video where I reviewed the genie warlock, I was like, this is good. It's a little weak. It could use wish, like
Yeah.
some method of getting wish eventually. And guess what? New genie warlock has wish and is stronger and is
Weird-
different and has a
weird that a
lot of the
genie-
things.
How did a genie not have wish to begin with? That seems like the thing a genie does.
It had
It's its whole
something called
gimmick.
like limited wish, and I'm like, cool, yeah, I
Okay.
want to play the genie class to get a worse wish.
Right. That's weird.
All
but
right,
I could
Corey,
change.
this has
You.
got to be the last one.
Alrighty.
You have one more match.
All right, so now you just have to win
You have to win.
or die.
I was hoping that just random would give me ice climbers and we'd do an ice climber. Actually, you know what? Let's do one more. We'll do an ice climbers ditto. We'll see if I could listen and learn all of the oh my god.
Look, this is all you have to do. Because you side B and then they have to land.
He's learned.
And then you wait for them to try to land.
Oh no, not that one. Not that
Oh,
one.
God.
Not that
No,
one.
no!
That one. Yeah. I'm a genius.
And the Smash Monado allowed you to knock him out at like 18%. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wow.
The
Nerf
Smash
Shulk.
art. I have to correct myself before 10 million angry Shulk players tell me that it's not called a Monado. The
Yes,
sword
it's-
is the Monado.
The sword is the Monado.
The
Oh my god.
characteristics are his arts.
I had to learn all the Xenoblade lore
Oh god.
for the Shulk video. There is so much of it. It looks like a great game. But,
yeah, it seems like a game that I would never play myself, but love to watch anyone else play.
Yeah. Well, and the new game looks so pretty. Hey,
Yeah.
that would be a fun game for me to get and like actually play. I'm just trying to. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh,
Yes, Nana.
the footstool. Where was that in the teachings?
Nana actually has a tendency to footstool people because I think she jumps with tap jump. Like the game programs
Oh.
it so that it counts as tap jump. And tap jumping in this game is really weird in that if you're still holding up while you're jumping with tap jump, it searches for a footstool every frame. So Nana like footstools the heck out of people all the time. It's really funny. It also really sometimes is jarring as the Ice Climbers player when you're not ready for that to happen.
Bye.
Whoops.
Oh god.
I forgot
I
Shulk
remember
had
what
that in his arsenal.
I remembered what his down B does. This is a regular occurrence when Corey and I play Smash and I'm on random. I'll remember that characters have counters.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Well, if they have a sword, there's a solid chance that they do.
Yeah.
What?
Well, because I know Marth isn't technically the original swordy because like Link has a sword, but
Right.
I remember hearing that he designed Marth to try and be a turn-based character,
Oh my god.
and I'm like,
Well-
you flipping madman.
Honestly, I feel like Smash
Damn.
Brothers can be experienced as a turn-based game. When I talk about like frame advantage and numbers and stuff, the way I try to explain it to people who are trying to get like really deep into it is like if a move is like Mario's back air, for example, he hits your shield really low to the ground is -2. After Mario back airs your shield, it's still his turn. Because if you try to do something too early, he just hits you for trying to do anything out of shield. So there are moments where Smash Brothers is a turn-based game. You just have to get there through the action-based game. It's weird.
Well, let's see if I can do that in this next round. When it's Ice Climbers versus where the hell are they?
They are very like middle.
There, I got
top.
them. Under Dark Samus.
Yeah.
Ice Climbers versus the Ice Climbers. It's 4 players. Smash!
The thing I'm really concerned about is, are we going to be even even with the color differences? Are we going to be able to keep track of our nanas?
God, no.
Yeah.
Our nanas are going to be lost. I think our popos might get lost.
Especially with the muted colors of Corey's.
Yes.
I played personally. I really like the red and blue ice climbers. But when I was learning this character, I just stuck to the regular colors so I could not possibly get confused.
That sounds fair.
But yeah, this character, they have so much potential to be so
no!
strong. Yes. As long as Nana's like in an action doing something, Popo can't really like pull her to him. So that's another strat. Throw the Popo off stage and just hit the Nana away. You get no recovery. That's the downside to the ice climber. You really are two mediocre characters strung together by a rope. But when the rope is still attached, the character is really good. Really, really good.
It's my mountain now.
Oh no.
Just blew up.
Oh, but I pretty much just gave you your final smash as Sopo. Alone in the
crap.
world.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, just what ice block.
Whatever, we're both going down. I don't care.
Oh, this is it for all of the marbles.
Why does the ice climber's final smash separate them? I feel like
if they're basically, I think they get dissected by the mountain. Basically,
yeah. Why would you ever want that? That's the worst case scenario.
The other thing I really hate about the mountain is like you can control it, but you don't stop moving the ice climbers. So even the effect or the ability is like another thing you have to control, and you keep moving. So if you're on the wrong side of it, you're moving towards the edge, and you can't move the iceberg towards the edge.
Oh, that sucks. But that is a little peeking window into how to desync the ice climbers, because
give them their final smash.
yeah, I mean, if you're controlling the ice block with the same control function you're using to control Popo, that's like the exact same thing you're doing when you desync the climbers. So like, for example, there are ways to set it up so that you get a grab with Popo and then you can do stuff with Nana using the same inputs. No matter what, when you're controlling both characters at the same time, it's reading the same inputs. But you're doing them like just timed differently enough that you get different actions. It's horrifying. It makes my brain melt sometimes. Oh my gosh.
No.
Well, now you don't have a...
You've taught him well!
Whoa.
Yeah. The ice climbers are powerful character with big hammers. Well, little hammers. But the hammers have big heart.
Thesis of Little Hammer's Big Heart. Thesis of the video. Well, everybody, hey, thank you so much to Ryan for joining us. Neighbor, let the people... Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at TheRyanNeighbor. And that's where I tweet into the void about whatever I'm thinking about, mostly Super Smash Brothers, but there's some other stuff going on, I guess.
Yeah!
Or I guess if you want to watch me do commentary when tournaments happen again in hopefully soon, but probably not. Tourney Locator is the group that sponsors me for commentary. So Tourney Locator or twitch.tv/Tourney Locator is where most of the time I'll be doing commentary.
Yeah! Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll have you on again soon when we learn how to build the next Smash Brothers character.
Nice.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.